Hi and welcome to the Cult TV Sofa. This is a reaction video for the third episode of Season 2 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer called School Hard. Last time we saw a student, Chris, and his slightly warped friend dig up some bodies to create a girlfriend for Chris's recently deceased brother that had now been brought back to life. There's a paragraph I never thought I'd say. The bodies were not enough, though, and they kidnapped Cordelia to finish off the final design by removing her head. Buffy, of course, came to the rescue, and the dead brother went into the flames of the burning down lab they were in to be with the body parts of his nearly complete girlfriend. Again, never thought I'd say that paragraph. Oh, and Giles went on a date with Jenny Calendar. So let's see what happens in this episode. I'm going to put any relevant trivia that I find over here, and at the end of the reaction I'm going to be discussing what happened and my thoughts about the episode, and I'm going to start it in 3, 2, 1.
A lot of educators tell students, think of your principal as your pal. I say,
No.
think of me as your judge, jury, and executioner. Thursday is parent-teacher night. I decided to put the two of you in charge of this event. You have 3 days to prepare the refreshments, make the banners, and transform the school lounge.
We can work on the banners at lunch tomorrow and figure out refreshments then? Yeah, sure, whatever. Hey, meat pie!
I have a feeling she's not going to be doing much.
It's no biggie. You'll have a nice soiree. Parents will love it. As long as nothing really bad happens between now and then, you'll be fine.
Oh, you idiot.
Well, you guys don't know. Maybe this time it'll be different.
Cutscene. I could direct this.
Home sweet home.
Gonna pause. And I suspect the fact that I'm pausing just after that, you could probably guess what I'm going to say. I recognise him. I know his name's Spike. I know he's a vampire. This time, I knew he was a vampire. the face gave it away. So, yeah, know he's a vampire. I've seen him in photos. Absolutely unavoidable, I'm afraid. So, wanted to let you know. I think that's pretty much all I know. I know he's a vampire. I know he's in. Well, he's in future episodes, so I know he doesn't die. That's a spoiler. I don't think I know anything else. No. I try and be honest with these sort of things. If anything comes to me in the future that I think's key to plot, I'll let you know. But I don't think I know anything else at the moment, really. So yeah, thought I'd let you know. I shall carry on. He said "Home Sweet Home." So is it his home? Is it where he's from? Or is it he's turning up and now this is my home? He's got to make it his territory. Guess we'll find out.
The master is dead. Someone has to take his place. As long as...
I wonder who it's going to be.
This weekend, the night of St. Vigius, our power shall be at its peak.
Who are you?
Spike. You're that anointed guy.
Anointed guy.
I read about you.
Red? Is it like Vampire News or something?
Yeah, I did a couple Slayers in my time. I don't like to brag. Who am I kidding? I love to brag.
Drusilla, you shouldn't be walking around. You're weak.
Look at all the people.
Their accents.
Everything I put in the ground withers and dies.
He's a little bit, odd. Okay.
I can't see her. The Slayer, I can't see.
So this is sort of psychic, seer.
How about this Slayer? Is she tough?
Ow.
Well, she's a slayer.
I always bring a pen to class ready to absorb the knowledge.
And this absorption rate, how is it reflected in your homework and test scores?
Let's go pause a sec. I don't have children, but if you were worried about her homework and stuff and her results, wouldn't you kind of be looking at her homework. I mean, she's going to have books, and test results and things that she's going to be bringing home. She's going to have physical evidence. Wouldn't you kind of be looking and talking to her about it and just, seeing if you can help? Rather than waiting until that one night, that parent-teacher night, to see what's going on. I know she's a single mum, and I know she's always busy, but Buffy does have a history of odd things. You'd think she'd try and be a little bit involved. Just, you haven't got to look every night, but you surely would just be checking every now and again to see how things are going. That seems a little bit hands off. I just thought I'd mention it. I know she's busy, but just with the circumstances, I just thought there'd be a bit more involvement.
I know, but we moved once because of you getting in trouble, and I had to start a new business, not to mention a new life in a whole new town.
And you don't want to do it again.
That kind of makes
What
my
I
point.
don't want is to be disappointed in you again.
Ooh, that's probably the worst / best thing she could have said.
I thought we were going to the Bronze tonight, because of how you thought Angel might show.
It isn't their punishment, but they're there helping her and supporting her.
Parent-teacher night and make my mother proud as long as I don't have to
Buffy?
fight vampires.
Giles needs to make exceptions.
Well, if I survive parent-teacher night tomorrow, I'll see what I can do about Saturday.
You're being a tad flip, don't you think? This is serious.
And so's this.
I know you wanted everything to be perfect, but let's just go with what we have.
That's good of Buffy to cover. Yeah, I didn't have to. I keep pausing, but I need to. It's really unfair of Giles. He could see the pressure she's under, and then I know it's his role, and I know he wants her to be prepared for the fight because she's going to have to do it. But come on, she's right. If she stuffs this up, she can get expelled, and what happens then? So that is a bit unfair. Nice to see Jenny helping, even though they were arguing. Not arguing. That's too strong a word. I can't think of the right bickering. That was quite a nice thing to see, really. So it's good to see her helping out, get more involved.
Guys, I'm all alone out there. Somebody has to dance with me.
We know what happened last time when Buffy and Xander danced. Is he going to attack? Or is he just scoping her out? Know your enemy. Scoping out by the looks of it. Just watching her fight. Learn her tactics and her style of fighting. Makes sense.
Nice work, love.
Who are you?
You'll find out on Saturday.
Happens on Saturday.
I kill you.
As introductions go, that's a pretty memorable one.
Hey, wait up.
Well, he can't be any worse than any other creature you faced.
He's worse. Once he starts something, he doesn't stop. Until everything in his path is dead.
So I'm guessing he knows him.
Miss Edith speaks out of turn.
Oh, it's her room.
The Hellmouth will restore you, put colour in your cheeks.
Oh, it's her, isn't it?
You see, Miss Edith, if you'd been good, you could watch with the rest.
She's a little bit unhinged, that one. Flipping heck, she's a bit wild with that.
What kind of punch did you make?
Lemonade. I made it fresh and everything.
How much sugar did you use?
Sugar?
It's very good.
I'm just going to pause a second because that's actually really well timed. I made some flapjacks yesterday. I'm not a cook, as I'm about to prove. I don't cook very often. And let's face it, flapjacks aren't cooking. Baking is a better word. Minor baking. Yeah, and they came out a bit funny, and I couldn't work out why. And then I realised afterwards I forgot to put the sugar in. So there was basically just a load of oats just crumbling apart. So yeah, making flapjacks, add sugar. Little tip for you. Second batch came out really good.
Here, have some lemonade. Right after Willow shows you the library.
Willow's the blocker.
Hi, I'm Joyce Summers. I'm Buffy's mother.
Principal Snyder, I'm afraid we need to talk.
Well, she's done all that though.
10th high school reunion? You'll still be grounded.
Cordelia, have some lemonade.
He's known as William the Bloody, and is
Nice
nicknamed by
nickname.
torturing his victims with railroad spikes.
God.
Oh, well, here's some good news. He's barely 200. He's not even as old as Angel. Spike has forged 2 slayers in the last century, and he's killed them both.
He said he'd done fought Slayers earlier. I wondered if it was hyperbole or whether he'd really done it. He has. 2. How happy does he look?
What can I say? Couldn't wait.
Oh. Oh, this isn't good. Doing this with all the parents and teachers around. God, she's locked in a room with her mother and Snyder.
I'm a veal kind of guy. You're too old to eat.
But not to kill.
But not to kill.
Blimey. He is pretty vicious.
I didn't get much of a look, but is there something wrong with their faces?
Yes, PCP. It's a gang on PCP.
Okay, they're going to justify it as drugs.
Look, I know you've been accused of fighting and other things, but those guys are serious. You can't go out there.
I know. That's why I'm going up there.
God, this is awkward for her. She was right, she has multiple lives, and now they're all combined into one.
There are at least 3 vampires in that hall. God only knows how many others in the building.
Listen, I am the Watcher. I am responsible for her, and I have to go. Buffy, you're all right.
He was going to go out there, though.
What are we gonna do?
You got some mops there. You could turn into stakes fairly easily. Break them over your knee. Oh, it's probably a bit hard to do that. That'll make something, though. Did her mother see?
Buffy, are you okay?
I'm fine, Mom. Sheila, where have you been? They're trying to kill us.
This should be fun.
I have a feeling she could well be a vampire.
Angelus! Spike! I'll be damned!
He called him Angelus. And he's behaving really differently.
You think you can fool me? You were my sire, man!
He made him.
I can't believe this. You Uncle Tom! As a personal favor, from me to you, I'll make it quick. It won't hurt a bit.
No, Spike. It's gonna hurt a lot.
Her mother?
You get the hell away from my daughter.
Oh, surprised he ran off.
Nobody lays a hand on my little girl.
It looks like he was pulled right through the window. I told him not to go through that window.
Oh, he's a bit of a weasel, isn't he?
You want the usual story? Gang-related, PCP?
What you have in mind, the truth?
Right. Gang-related, PCP.
Ooh.
I have a daughter who can take care of herself, who's brave and resourceful and thinks of others in a crisis. No matter who you hang out with or what dumb teenage stuff you think you need to do. I'm gonna sleep better knowing all that.
I kind of get what she means, but sure, you still be worried she's in those situations in the first place.
And if you get me out of this, I swear I'll never be...
They're still in the cupboard. You think the police would have been checking all the rooms?
A Slayer with family and friends. That sure as hell wasn't in the brochure.
And that's the difference, isn't it, I think? I think all the Slayers have been on their own before. Buffy's not. She has family and friends to help her.
How's the annoying one?
Annoying one. I like that. The annoying one.
I would do it exactly the same. Only I'd do this first.
Oh, I like Spike. Oh, I really like Spike. Oh no, I'm gutted. Oh, he's dead. Okay, there's an awful lot happened in that episode. And I didn't make notes, so I'm going to have to try and remember. So, oh dear, the annoying one is dead. Good. He was the annoying one. So yeah, not too upset about that. That's good. So it's Spike and the other girl sort of setting up shop now. I'm assuming they're permanently. He's killed 2 Slayers before. That's a big thing. And he's less than 200 years old. So, yeah, that's not good for Buffy. And yeah, they said the main thing there, that Buffy has family and friends. And I said that's what makes her different to all the previous Slayers. And will probably help her going forward. So it was interesting to see her worlds combine and clash in this episode. So yeah, we saw the vampires attacking when her mother was there, so from a family side. The teachers were there, or Principal Snyder from the school side. Her mother didn't see anything, I don't think, vampire related. She just saw a gang and violence and a fighting. So nothing happened there. But Snyder, the way they talked with that police officer at the end there implies he does know what's going on, which I think kind of makes sense. Because there is so much going on. There's no way that none of the teachers and people are realizing that something isn't happening. So it looks like maybe he's been put in the school to cover things up. He does know about vampires and demons. I mean, he did come out very quickly with they're on PCP, so that like the cover story. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, he obviously comes across as he hates children and all that sort of stuff. But is it a good thing that he's there covering up and hiding all this from the residents? Not sure. And we found out that Angel was Spike's sire. Angel. Yeah, make sure I got the right way around the word in right. So yeah, he turned him into a vampire. And he called him Angelus, which means he doesn't know that Angel is cursed. Well, he does now. I don't know when the curse happened. I don't know how long ago it happened. I can't remember. But it's certainly obviously been a few years since they've seen each other. It was a good episode, like I said, there's a lot. I'm sure there's lots of things I've forgotten as well. I'll think about it later, I'm sure. But yeah, it was an interesting one. Obviously, we got introduced to Spike. The annoying ones died. Buffy's worlds clashed a bit. We've a little bit more about Angel's background. So yeah, it's interesting episode early in the season to obviously carry on. Let me know what you thought about this one. Interesting to hear other people's thoughts about it. Obviously, don't forget, no spoilers. Think about what you're writing, because obviously, I think this probably has opened quite a few doors this episode to new stuff. Like I said, I already knew about Spike in the future. So yeah, let me know what you thought. But obviously, confined to this episode, if you could, that'd be appreciated. Yeah, so I shall see you for the next one. Be seeing you.